Hey Queen, it's Coach Donia with Coco Queen's Fitness, today with movement 2 for day 2 of increasing our body, mind, breath awareness. So as I mentioned yesterday, about 80% of our sensory input is visual. So practicing movements with our eyes closed is a really simple way to help us tune into what our body is actually feeling and less of what we're seeing. So once again, this week is less about perfection. It's never about perfection, but less about what the movement looks like and more about what the movement feels like. Because once you acknowledge what it feels like in your body, it makes adjusting the look, or at least the alignment of your body, so much easier, right? So today's movement is a core exercise. Not exactly sure what it's called, but basically like a seated crunch. Come to a seated position with the soles of your feet on your mat. And I'd say keep about maybe a foot or foot and a half between your heel and your bum. Place your hands by your side. And from here, close your eyes. Once again, just like yesterday, perform a few of these with your eyes open and then perform a few of these with your eyes closed and really dig in and acknowledge the difference. So from here, close your eyes. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears, ensure they're not sinking in. Take a moment to acknowledge what your shoulders feel like, what your abdominals feel like, what your sit bones feel like since you're sitting on them. Acknowledge your feet, acknowledge your palms. I'm totally going out of order, but just take a moment to scan your body. From here, you are going to inhale and lift your feet. You may bend your elbows. Exhale, extend your feet out and lower your upper body. Inhale, knees into the chest. Exhale, legs out. Inhale, knees into the chest. Exhale, legs out. I'm going to return to my starting position. So for me personally, when I extend my legs out and lower my upper body, my right hip flexor, I can feel it, some tenderness and some tightness there. So that would indicate to me that it's either tightness or it's weakness. So what happens many times when we do abdominal exercises is we allow our quads and hip flexors to take over when our abdominal muscles should be doing the work. Because we're trying to go through the full range of motion or whatever the movement's supposed to look like, instead of doing what we need to do to work whatever muscle we're supposed to be working. So this is intended to be an abdominal exercise, which means my abdominal muscles should be turned on and working. So now I'm going to modify the movement, tune more into my abdominal muscles, and see if I can prevent my hip flexors from feeling that tightness. So I'll reset, close my eyes. I'm going to inhale and kind of hollow my lower back to engage my abdominal muscles. I still felt it in my hip flexor, but I definitely felt my abdominal muscles engaged and turned on that time. So taking the moment to feel instead of just see, because usually with my eyes open, I'm just thinking, oh man, this hurts, I'm tired. My mind really begins to ramble and run. So closing your eyes gives you the chance to take things slower first and foremost, which is so important. Tune in with my breath and align my breath with my movement and try and determine or remember, what muscles am I supposed to be using for this movement? What area of my body should I feel this in? All right, so that's all for today. For day 2, Queen. Once again, take a moment to perform this movement, a few of these with your eyes open and then a few of these with your eyes closed, and let me know if you can tell the difference. All right, see you tomorrow.